Hello family, Sonya here, bringing you a little more soul sense to expand your consciousness and your life. Today I'm going to talk about perceiving is believing, or believing is perceiving. Well, here's what I mean. So what you believe in your life is what you are perceiving. So what you believe is the reality that you are creating around you. And I want to talk about this topic a bit because I'm in a place of wanting family, you guys, to understand that a belief is something and a reality is something that you carry with you from day to day to day. So for example, if there's something that you experienced 10 years ago and you are still, say, talking about that story, once upon a time this happened to me, that is a reality that is still a part of who you are today. And that reality that you are creating for you, or you are bringing from one place in time to the present. And that puts you in a state of it still being present in the moment. So I want to expand on that by expressing, you guys have to be conscious that what you really believe and what you feel, no matter what the experience is or what you're trying to create, it is what it is. So let's say you are concentrating on, let's say, a promotion for a new job, okay? And you are trying to prepare for that, and you are talking to this person, you're working extra hours, you are, going out of your way for your co-workers, whatever the scenario might be. Now, but when you are speaking to others about the situation, about wanting this promotion, and what you are believing, whether you are deserving of that, then that's a different story. So if you are telling yourself, well, I would like this, but I really don't believe, and I know I'm not going to get, and this is just not going to happen, and la 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 la, that is the reality that you're creating for yourself. What you believe is what's going to happen. It's the emotion and the belief behind what you are asking for to the universe. What you're putting out is what you're going to get back. I want to repeat that. What you believe, you perceive. So if you truly are dealing with something in the moment that you went through even yesterday or the day before that, or again 10 years ago, and you are bringing that into this very moment, into this moment, by not living in the moment, you are replaying, sort of like a, rewinding the song, rewinding the cassette tape. Let's go old school, replaying a movie. Whatever example that helps you connect to that. It's, if you are rewinding, you are living that moment from the past, okay, over to here. Again, I'm going to repeat that because I really, really want you guys to understand. Example, a movie you're watching, one of your favorite scenes, or a great song that you really love and you want to hear a certain verse. You rewind it to hear it in the moment, to perceive that, to be in that, to create that reality. That's what you're doing with your life when you are bringing in something from the past to the present. It's already happened, but you are reliving it in the moment by continuing to believe and replay that in this time. See, a lot of us don't know how to let that go. And if we don't release that and heal from that, then it's something that we carry from day to day to day to day. Days become months, months become years and decades, and they become a part of who we are. Now, some of these things can be great, absolutely. We definitely have to use our discernment and understand what it means to live in the moment of experience that we've had, because if we hang on to stuff that is bringing us down, making us feel unhappy, making us feel like we're lacking something, then we're not tapping into the worthiness of our amazingness that we really are. And we can't let situations that we might have experienced from the past bring that in, into the moment, because we're taking away from the blessedness of the day, of the moment, of what you're trying to create in today. And most are completely unconscious of this. And you are co-creating that reality with the universe. There is no going around that, guys. And I want to say it again. Think of it again like a scene out of a movie. And you just keep rewinding the movie to go back. And that's what you're doing every time you bring something back from the past into the present. I am speaking about this because it's been coming up a lot. And again, I want to explain. In the times that we are going through a collective consciousness shift, and we are going through a healing and purging, because the universe is stretching us, pushing us to evolve. To evolve, the process in that is releasing energy from the past that no longer serves us today. So either to really address that, it has to be pushed back up, pushed back up to the surface so we can perceive and see that again. And that's why sometimes you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I thought I was over that situation, and that happened to me 5-10 years ago, and this emotion comes back up. It might not necessarily just be about that one experience. It's the emotion, the feeling that experience brings up out of all the experiences that might make you feel the same way that particular experience brought onto you. For example, you're in a relationship today with a partner, and we are all going through growing potentials, with partners. And say, because you might have been in a relationship in the past that you felt that person wasn't very understanding of who you were, what you needed from the relationship, and what you needed for yourself to grow from that relationship. Now you brought that experience, you rewound the movie, right, into the present. And how that affects you in this moment is either you can choose whether you relive it and be like, oh my gosh, I with this and that, and get caught up in the lower vibrational, the drama aspect of it, or you learn from it and be like, man, I really went through some stuff. It taught me how to do this. It taught me how to heal this. It taught me what I didn't want. It taught me what I did want. I am truly in a space of understanding what it means to grow, and you release and heal that. That could be put into any situation or any experience or any aspect of whatever specific that you're bringing up. So I want you guys not to suppress that. I want you guys to really look at it and align with that, because your higher self, that energy, again, that energy, your spirit, okay, your higher self, that soul stream that's within this body, that is giving this vessel life, is continuously pushing you to evolve as a being, as a spirit. And you want to be conscious of that. The voice in the head is many aspects of you, and that aspect of you is consistently pushing you to evolve. So you guys, I want to really, again, repeat myself. Make sure you guys aren't rewinding into something that no longer serves you. And if it is, then that means you need to pay special attention to that particular experience, that emotion, that feeling you're feeling when you think about that situation, because that means that's where the work is. That's where the healing is. That's where your stuff is at. And that's the stuff that you have to dig deep into, either to release the things that you need to so you can move on. I've watched many people go through a lot of this stuff, well, this happened to me and now this happens to me, that happened to me and this happens to me. Because if you don't release these things, you will keep creating the same experiences, just in a different scenario. Same old scene, new movie. Do you understand? So I want to assist you guys in moving on from that old and create something new, more in a reality that you want to create, in that abundance, in that love, in that amazingness, in that steadiness of unconditional love. And when you do that, you learn. If you do this process in releasing and healing, you're giving yourself unconditional love. It's all a process and it's all connected. We're not separate from it. And I want you guys to be conscious of that. So, believing is perceiving. And make sure that you guys are believing in the things that are important to you today, that are important to you, that make you happy, that make you blissful, that make you abundant. You know, if you wake up and you got breath, if you got a roof over your head, you got food in your refrigerator, you got awesome people around you, you need to get into a state of appreciation. Appreciate that and not hang on to stuff that's from the past that you can't change in this moment, because you're only living in the past, you're not living in a moment. When I really got that, I truly started living in the moment. Living in the moment is so much better. It makes you feel good. And so when stuff comes up, you can release it and you don't harbor it, because a lot of people just harbor stuff and it's very toxic to the soul and to the body and the mind. And it's very important that you guys create a process for yourselves. And all the stuff that I talk about in my videos goes back to that. Oh, self-love. Self-love and self-worthiness. A lot of people don't understand what that really means. But this is a step to help you get there, guys. I hope this helps. I love you so much. I'm here in service. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. If you guys love my videos, like my videos, if you guys have any topics that you want me to address, please leave me a message. Subscribe, share, support. We're all in this together, guys. And I'm here to assist. Love you so much. Love and light. Catch you on the flip side.